Well, the Bible tells us about the relationship we have with God in the garden in the beginning, that God created this perfect relationship with a perfect world and perfect people. And part of being perfect, part of having the image of God, was that God created man with a free will. Now, what a free will is that man had the ability to choose to either obey God or disobey God. Now, free will is something people talk about today. It's the ability to make choices. What we don't realize today is that we don't really have free will by nature, that we have a different situation that we're born into. But Adam and Eve were in a world that was perfect, a world that was without any sin whatsoever. And that in that world, they had total free will. And in order to know that that free will was absolutely perfect and total, God gave a command. Because free will without a command is not free will. If Adam and Eve could do anything they wanted to do, but there was no wrong choice, then that's not really free will. So without a command to put that free will to the test, man would not have been free. And what was that command? Well, it says it in Genesis chapter 2 and verses 16 and 17. The Lord God commanded the man, you are free to eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. For when you eat of it, you shall surely die. Now, if we read in Genesis, there's really two trees in the garden that are really significant. God told Adam and Eve they can eat from any tree they wanted to, anywhere in the garden. It was part of His creation. They were stewards of it. They were free to eat of it as, the steward servants that they were, except for one tree. And that one tree was the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Now, there's a second tree that gets mentioned by name. It's called the tree of life. Now, they were free to eat from that tree. It was a tree that meant that they would live eternally. But they were going to live eternally anyways. They were created to live in perfect harmony with God. There was no thing called death. But there was the choice for death. The choice for death was found in this command. There is another tree. It's called the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And if you eat from that, you will have broken my command, and breaking my command means you've broken your relationship with me, and a broken relationship with me means death. But God would not force the good choice onto the man and the woman. If He did force that good choice, they would not have free will. So He created them with free will, gave them a command. They were left with a choice, a real choice. Eat from this tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and you'll have broken the commands and you'll die. Stay away from that tree and you'll live. Well, it seems like a pretty simple choice. But we'll see that